Hello Scorpio, welcome to this video. My name is Zane and we are going to be looking at a Valentine's love reading for the sign of Scorpio. Now I usually just do weekly and general readings here on this channel, so I'm definitely kind of stepping out of my comfort zone as far as this channel goes with this reading, so I do really appreciate you being here. We're going to look at the energy leading up to Valentine's Day, so the beginning of February, Valentine's Day itself, and then the energies afterwards. So let's go ahead and get into this here. I do hope you're doing well, wherever you are, wherever you may be. Please do keep in mind that this is a general love reading, so messages may not resonate with everyone. Take them as they do. I'd also ask that you check out or consider checking out your sun, moon, and rising signs for more information on what may be happening here for you, Scorpio. All right, let's get into this. Now, if these messages do resonate, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video and subscribing for future updates. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at what the energies on the bottom of the deck are. You have the Five of Wands. All right. There's some sort of competition around either you or your love interest. Could be the person you're in a relationship with. I honestly, I do feel like that could be it. But this is a card of competition. Could mean that there's also a fire sign that you're interested in, but is a very attractive person to a lot of people, and they have a lot of suitors. All right, so right away on Valentine's Day, you have the moon. All right, so something is not as it appears on this day. All right, so I feel like there could be some aspect of deception here for you. And it could mean that you have a different picture in your mind of this person that you're interested in than the other person does. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with this card. Could also mean we have a Aquarius new moon. Could also mean that you're really feeling in tune with the energies around that time, like February 11th is when that new moon is. So it could mean that there's some sort of lunar energies that you're dealing with at that time. But this is actual Valentine's Day. So I do feel like something is not as it appears for you on that day. And I feel like it's a result of this first card, which is, this is the first week of February. So that is the Eight of Cups. All right, so this is walking away from a disappointing situation. I actually really like this card, even though it's kind of a whatever card, but I actually really like this because it means that you're taking a stand and you're saying, I'm gonna go ahead and leave these stagnant energies, cups, people, events, whatever in the past, and I'm moving forward to new shorelines, new horizons here. And so, look, there's also a moon, pretty prominent moon in this card. So I feel like you're walking away from a relationship here in the beginning of February that's just not working out for you, or you're walking away from something. And it's going to, here in the second week of February, around that time, Five of Swords, it's going to lead to some sort of defeat or loss, okay? Five of Swords is a tough card. It doesn't mean you're down and out. There's still a lot more cards to go. This is only the fifth card in the suit of swords, but it is indicative of some sort of loss, all right? So I feel like there could be a breakup here that's coming for you around the first 2 weeks of February, with walking away from something with the Eight of Cups, with the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. And it may mean that you're holding some picture of someone else here, or I feel like they're going to break up with you. And I feel like around Valentine's Day, you may not have time to process it completely. All right, you may have already been involved in a breakup if you're watching this, and it's still kind of you processing the loss here. But I feel like you're not completely there yet with that loss or separation. And I feel like that could present some issues. Now, I always try to preach positivity on this channel, so listen, Valentine's Day is only one day of the year, all right? And if you look at the history of Valentine's Day, it's like really the greatest advertising event in history. And so, of the year, really, I should say. It's right up there with the Super Bowl, to be completely honest with you, in terms of advertising. So do keep that in mind, all right? So it's one day, one thing. We do have some retrogrades going on at that time. We do have a really interesting moon energy around that time. So there's a lot of different things going on in the sky right now. So you could be feeling really in tune with everything that's happening on this day. And I would say the good advice here is to really process this loss by going inward and thinking positive thoughts and thinking thoughts of abundance here. What I'm feeling here is you, in the future here, you have the Three of Cups. So this indicates traditionally a third-party situation as it relates to love. I mean, look at these people, right? And so it could mean that your partner is involved with someone else, because we have the Devil here, which is these two cards together could mean cheating. All right, could mean that someone cheated on you. This is a tough aspect here with the cards that you have. So I do feel like there could be something like that. It could mean that there is another person involved. It could mean that you tried to be in an open relationship and that didn't really work out. But there's some sort of extra energy here, and I have to tell you, Scorpio, this is one of the most challenging ones that I've seen, not because, the Three of Swords isn't here, the Seven of Swords isn't here, but it's almost like your hands are tied here, and it's almost like you feel like you're not sure where to go and what to do on this day. So you have the Three of Cups into the Devil. So I would say just be careful that you're not cheating yourself. Either you could be dealing with a Capricorn here in the future. You could be dealing with a third-party situation around February in terms of love. It could mean that you just find a good group of people to be with if you want to look at this in a totally positive way. But that's kind of what I'm feeling, especially with two fives. Five of Wands competition really could be a third person. And with just hedonism, the hedonist energy of the Devil, that's addictions and also could mean cheating too. So yeah, we'll see what the Psychic Tarot by John Holland has for us here. So yeah, let's see what we get here for Scorpio. Yep, definitely. Just as I said, we didn't get the Three of Swords. We now pull the Three of Swords, heartache and loss. Definitely somebody is breaking up. Somebody's cheating here with the Three of Cups, the Devil, Five of Swords. And you're walking away from that situation. And what I want to tell you is that that's not meant for you, okay? You shouldn't be dealing with that. I think you should, with this reading, take a stand this month and say, I'm not going to get involved with this situation, with this love triangle here. Two threes. You also, wow, this is a great card. This is Passion Ignited, which would be the Ace of Wands. So some sort of passionate new beginning that as you walk away with this Eight of Cups, as you walk away from that scenario that's just causing you issues, I feel like you're going to be walking towards a new passion of yours. And I feel like while you're doing that, you're going to find some sort of, you could be juggling two things, like this new passion that you have with a breakup here, with a cheater, liar, stealer. So yeah, and then let's see here. We have again, this is the shadow card, all right, 18, 18, two moons. And so Definitely something is not as it appears. Someone's messing around with you behind your back. Someone's not telling you something for sure, with 2 moons, the devil, 3 of cups, heartache and loss. An ending here with the 5 of swords, loss, 5 of wands. Definitely very tough, not to pile on, but definitely very tough energy dealing with here. You're going to be really in tune with the moon cycles this month. And I do feel like this could also be related to the retrograde with those 2 moons. So I do feel like something's going to come to light, and your best medicine here is to walk away with the 8 of cups from this situation as soon as possible, because it's just going to get a little bit worse here with the devil. And on the bottom, even more so, you're dealing with power, which is the strength card, Leo energy. You're being guided to step into your personal power here and definitely take a stand against this situation, against this person, and move on from it as quickly as you can. I would say rip the Band-Aid off if you are in this scenario, if this story resonates with you. I would say get to it. Absolutely. Yeah, something's not as it appears. So let's take a look at the Kipper Oracle deck. Get a few messages from the Kipper Oracle deck here for Scorpio. Occupation. Okay, this person could be related to your place of employment. That could cause an issue there. If not, you're just working really hard this month, rather. Marriage, you were hoping that this person would be a long-term marriage partner. But that, with the 5 of swords there, okay, in that slot or that position, this could literally mean divorce, separation with heartache and loss as well. And so could mean that the marriage is called off, or yeah, some aspect of divorce. False person. Yep, nope. This is one of the most challenging cards, especially in this deck. If you get the false person, this is a liar, cheater, stealer. All right, someone who's cheating on you here with the 3 of cups. Definitely, someone's not being honest with you at all. All right, family room in the past could mean that you have a family. Could mean that you have to deal with divorce here, separation. Could have to deal with figuring out what's going to happen with the kids and everything like that. Or it could just that this situation happens in the living room, all right, and you figure out what happens there while you're in the family room. And high honor, okay? With occupation and high honor, I do feel like regardless of how this situation plays out, people do respect you, and people do view you in a high light, so you need to remember that. And what I feel like this is telling me is that you need to view yourself with high honor here to get through and make the best of this situation. On the bottom, you have change. All right, so definitely change, breakup, divorce, separation is happening here for some of you. So bit of a tough reading, but I do really appreciate you being here, Scorpio. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that like button and subscribe for future updates. I also offer private readings in my shop, which is linked in the description below.